Evolution 2011 World Finals here at the Rio in Las Vegas. We are smack dab in the middle of pool play here for the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament.
And I believe this is still winner's bracket action.
Yes, it is. Pool 55. We have on the left L.I. Joe.
I love you, Joe.
Yes, I love you, Joe. Versus Renegade. Two pretty well-known players. This should definitely be a very solid match. I'm very interested to see. Renegade playing a traditional Phoenix team. He's got Wesker on point. With a traditional assist character in the second slot to back him up, and then Phoenix sitting in the third slot in the bank.
Robin stopped by our NBC3 panel yesterday to try and blow up Nitsuma-san. I called him to ask some questions. I saw him in the crowd, and I knew he was. I had some very passionate feelings, so that's exactly why I wanted to have him have the opportunity to talk to the producers. But he's representing himself very well here. But now L.A. Joe back in there, and that should be the end of Mr. Wesker. But he doesn't go for the beam.
Yeah, forgets to hold down H. For those that don't know, Akuma Super. You input the motion. The Fireball Super has two different variations. If you hold H, it switches to the beam version, which OTGs, while the normal version does not.
Surprising drop from Joe, and that is after being off to a slow start, he could really be paying for that.
Yeah. And something we didn't mention, I really like the game plan there that Renegade employed at the beginning of the match. Even though he's playing Phoenix, he spent a bar to snap in L.I. Joe's Akuma, recognizing that L.I. Joe using the Akuma assist for both of his point characters to apply pressure. So even though he was using Phoenix, was not afraid to spend a bar to try to kill Akuma. Unfortunately, did not work out for him. Akuma not only lived, but got some damage on. And pretty even match right now.
Phoenix sitting at 5 bars, so he doesn't really have to worry about this.
Snaps are out. I don't agree with that at all.
I do not like that.
Yeah. I think if you have the opportunity to kill Phoenix while the other player still has other characters, you should, because regardless of what the opponent does after that, once you transform them into Dark Phoenix, the opponent is left with two choices. Leave Dark Phoenix in or tag her out. And if you tag her out, then she's at your mercy when she comes back in. She has to try to block your mix-up when she comes back in.
I agree. And you're spending meter to get her out of there, too. I just don't like that at all.
Yeah, I just don't like it. And if they leave Phoenix in and she activates X-Factor, it's not a level 3 X-Factor.
Indeed.
So it's just a win-win if you can transform Dark Phoenix while the other player still has characters. But now we're seeing that same situation still, because Dark Phoenix is active, but Renegade tags Tron back in. So if L.I. Joe can kill Tron here, which he should be able to do, this is a pretty good matchup for Magneto.
Tron sadly throwing that rock against the Disruptor.
Yeah.
That just looks pathetic. I don't know why. It's not a horrible play.
Okay, so Tron going down, and here, Phoenix is going to have to block this mix-up with Akuma, and
she does not, but he drops it.
Yeah, that was important.
There's the X-Factor.
This
but
is
she still
huge.
looks a little timid.
Trying to get some breathing room, gets the super on the assist, but going to get punished here. No punish.
What?
Oh, that definitely should have been punished. L.I. Joe's going to pay the price here, yes. Down to only Akuma, going to have to eat this 50-50 on the way in. Oh, teleport's a little bit too soon. The trap goes the wrong way, so Akuma still has a chance. Does not have X-Factor, though, and yeah. Wow, just a few little mistakes by L.I. Joe.
And at this level, this far deep in the tournament, even though we're still far out of semis, a lot of strong players who cannot mess around.
Yeah. All right, so going into game 2 here, both players trying to get the first hit here. Renegade using that Tron assist, and there it is. Yeah, trying to get the hit. Could not dash up fast enough to convert into a full combo. Good block, though.
Low. Fly cancel.
Yep, calls out Tron after the fly cancel during a little gap. Oh my god, catches
launcher.
Very smart. Very smart. Goes directly into Super instead of doing the air S, which would have knocked down, because if he would have tried to OTG, he would have only been able to OTG one character. And so Renegade here in a great position.
This is not a good look for Joe. That gravity squeeze, nothing for him.
Wow, dropped his combo, accidentally did the gunshot instead of a sweep. Oh no, X-Factor's his OTG too soon.
Robin's showing a little bit of fear, but in still great position.
Yep.
And this is looking real bad for Joe. Akuma can come back here a bit.
Oh, tried to X-Factor guard cancel, but Renegade with that perfect Tron call timing forced him to block after the X-Factor activation.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Oh, wow.
Tron still in there.
All right, Tron losing 50%. Going to come in and lose that red life immediately. He's just going to run away and wear out this X-Factor.
Whoa.
Oh, Hail Mary super. Yep. Oh, dashes into it. He should have drilled to the other side.
Indeed, Renegade making some clutch mistakes, but obviously with level 5, Phoenix must feel very confident.
Yeah, I mean, still definitely in a dominant position here for Renegade, but, I mean, anything can happen. This is Marvel. One mistake, he can be out of here. All right, random super. Yes, going to catch her. Not quite enough, though.
Kill.
And, I mean, I don't really like that. He only had one bar. I think, again, you know, You got to try to save those meters for Dark
it.
Phoenix.
And there's plenty of time still on the clock, and now he's just going to get chipped out of here. There's the random super.
Yep, and that is going to go through. So
that is L.I. Joe headed to the losers bracket. Robin Palm surviving. Robin also been on the scene for quite a long time. Been playing since the Super Turbo days and Alpha. I've seen him out of many tournaments, so two great East Coast players. Here, Robin.